UFO. Fighter jets were scrambled because a mystery drone got too close to one of President Trump's planes, and a new alleged whistleblower claims that mystery drones are coming from an ET base here on Earth. So let's talk about it all. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, this is coming to us from MSN, and thank you, Dennis, for sending the story my way. Fighter jet scrambled after drone sighting sparks security fear as Donald Trump backup plane lands. Fighter jets and a military helicopter were scrambled when a potential drone sighting near President Donald Trump's backup aircraft sparked security concerns over the weekend. Air Force One landed safely in Miami on Saturday, but the president's backup plane was put on a temporary hold when a possible drone was spotted around Freeway Airport. The aircraft departed California at 2100 hours, but was delayed near Joint Base Andrews because of the mysterious drone. Two F-16 fighter jets with the call sign Brave 1 and Brave 2 were scrambled alongside military helicopter Blackjack 1, that's a cool name, tasked with intercepting the target of interest, the TOA, according to air traffic control audio. From the audio, just be advised that we have an active scramble out about 10 miles north of Andrews and just waiting on the jet to depart there. Active intercept, so that is the reason for the delay vector. Blackjack 1, you guys, are you guys visual with whatever you guys are looking for? Not visual comes the answer at this time. ATC described the target as a potential drone between 5,000 and 6,000 feet up. TOI is now off. You're about 2 o'clock. 4 miles southbound, might be in the vicinity of Freeway Airport. TOI is, you guys are either right on top of it or right underneath it. He is indicating 60 knots, so if that helps you guys. However, Blackjack 1 repeatedly confirmed that they were unable to intercept the target until ATC revealed that the object had disappeared from their screen. Eventually, the backup president plane was directed to Joint Base Andrews, where it landed at 1:41 a.m. So yeah, very interesting, very interesting. We've got mystery drones giving trouble to Donald Trump. Meanwhile, we have a new claim as to where these mystery drones might be coming from. And this comes from a source that approached Jon Stewart. And Jon Stewart is the former gubernatorial candidate and professional wrestler Jon Stewart, who did so much investigating on the alien interview. His evidence was of such caliber that Richard Dolan himself was convinced that we're likely looking at a real live, at that time, alien or ET in that video. There were 2 remote viewings by 2 different teams on that interview with that being, that interrogation, whatever we're calling it, and under double-blind conditions, and both independent remote viewing teams confirmed that there was a legitimate event, and they even had data on where the craft came from and etc. So really great stuff, great research from Jon Stewart. He is also the one that brought to us the Lockheed Martin JSOC firefight story, which appears to be true. It was also backed up by Nico, who I've had on the channel. And Jake Barber himself was asked about that by Ross Coulthart, who seemed to find that credible. And Jake Barber said he couldn't talk about it because Dopser wouldn't clear it, which means there's something to talk about. So John's brought some great stories to us before. Could this be another one? Well, let's get into John's information. He posted this on Reddit. Official open letter to the media from Jon Stewart, date January 24th. To the media and the global community. Last week, I was contacted by a renegade group known as Brothers in Arms, an organization reportedly working alongside a select number of individuals within the U.S. military establishment at the Pentagon. These individuals claim to possess critical information that they believe must be disclosed to the public. In their correspondence in their correspondence to me, they shared a series of statements and revelations that raise a significant question or questions about our understanding of recent events and broader global phenomena. The origins of the drone phenomenon. According to their information, the mysterious drones recently reported on the east coast of the United States have their origins and incidents first documented in 2004 in Iran. The Iranian government, unable to identify these drones, reached out to Russian authorities for assistance in understanding their nature and purpose. A coordinated threat. The group alleges that the drones currently being observed are part of an initial wave of activity by non-human intelligent terrestrial beings. They claim these beings are attempting to coordinate attacks on America's nuclear and military facilities. The triggering of NHI responses. They assert that tensions between factions within the Pentagon have led to critical developments, specifically a so-called new guard within the Pentagon acting against the old guard allegedly located the geographic location of colonies inhabited by NHI beings, referred to as the colony. This discovery is said to have triggered the response from these non-human entities. 4. Clarifications on alleged NHI craft. The brothers-in-arms strongly emphasize that the egg-shaped craft reportedly seen is not an ET vehicle. They further state that there has never been a photograph of an actual interstellar craft. Instead, they claim all images and footage of UFOs throughout history depict terrestrial NHI technology. And that's something that many researchers and experiencers have talked about is, they're not coming from outer space. They're here. They've been here for a long time. They may have created humanity. They may have had a hand in creating life on Earth, according to many people. That's not out of the realm of question that these ships could have originated from here. Finally, the group has informed me, that's John, that they intend to provide catastrophic photographic evidence to substantiate their claims of non-human intelligent beings. As a longtime advocate for transparency and government accountability, I believe it is in my responsibility to bring this information to the media and the public for scrutiny and discussion. I make no claims regarding the accuracy of the assertions presented by the brothers in arms, but the gravity of these statements necessitates careful investigation by independent experts, journalists, and relevant authorities. The implications of these claims, if true, would profoundly affect our understanding of national security, human history, and our place in the universe. For this reason, I urge the media to approach this matter with both skepticism and an open mind, ensuring that any investigation prioritizes factual accuracy and responsible reporting. So, fascinating information from John Stewart that these mystery drones could have been triggered because somebody in the Pentagon discovered the location of an ET colony or base here on Earth. Now, I've talked before about, the people saying that there are indeed ET bases here on Earth. In fact, some say different races prefer different environments. They're all typically underground. Some prefer to be underground in the mountains. Some prefer to be underground in the deserts. Some prefer to be under the sea. So, I'm, positively disposed to the idea that there's ET bases here on Earth, and that a lot, if not most, maybe all, potentially, of the ships we're seeing come from Earth. Totally possible. What about the massive ships like the Phoenix Lights, craft that are a mile wide or more? Are those hidden here on Earth? Where are those coming from? It seems to me like those massive ships have a higher chance of coming from beyond rather than Earth. But who the heck knows? I'm sure there probably are massive subterranean cities or something potentially of these beings. I think that's very, very possible. Anyway, so maybe they're coming from here. Maybe somebody discovered their location and this triggered these mystery drones into targeting our nuclear and military facilities. I'm not quite convinced of that. I think if they were targeting our facilities, they probably would have done something by now. As you know, if it's a military action or aggressive action on the part of the ETs that's supposed to be happening, I think that would have happened by now. But hey, who knows, guys? From what I'm seeing, independent of this claim that it began in 2004 in Iran, the mystery drones seem to have begun in Colorado in 2019 and 2020. And potentially that was like a test of the technology, which would seem to indicate a more human cause. But I mean, it's so anomalous and so weird. And none of these things have been downed or can be downed. They vanish before people's eyes. So, hey, why not? Why not coming from an ET base here on Earth? As far as it being triggered by, somebody finding out about them, who knows? Maybe various remote viewers have discovered ET bases and have even interacted with ETs in those bases, on a consciousness level. So it's interesting that, discovering their bases would have triggered this activity if indeed other people have discovered them. But it's a fascinating claim. They claim, again, that more information is going to be forthcoming. They're going to reveal this catastrophic evidence. So I guess we can just wait and see if they deliver on this catastrophic evidence. But it's a really interesting claim. And kudos to John for bringing it to our attention. And let me know what you guys think about it. All in the comments below. Thumbs up and give John a big like and a thank you for bringing this to us. Whether it's true or not, it's fascinating. And who knows? So yeah. Thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Buy a coffee mug in the merch store or a t-shirt. Plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.